Dangerous. Philippines inaugurates two more feared high-speed coastal defense ships. The Philippine Navy's two newly commissioned fast attack vessels honor two Philippine Marines who died fighting against Islamic insurgents in Mindanao. BRP Hermenegildo Urong, PG-906, and BRP Lawrence Narag, PG-907, were commissioned at Naval Station Jose Andrada, Philippine Navy Headquarters in Manila on Tuesday. The two vessels were named after two awardees of the Medal for Valor, Staff Sergeant Hermenegildo Urong and Corporal Lawrence Narag. The Medal of Valor is the Philippines' highest military award for courage. Both men died in 2000 during operations against the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, MILF. In his last action, SSG Urong led his outnumbered platoon against 200 insurgents in a battle in Maguindanao. CPL Narag was a radioman who was fatally wounded while coordinating airstrikes against secessionists in Lanao del Norte. These crafts are indispensable assets for archipelagic defense, tailored to address unique challenges inherent to the Philippine maritime landscape, Philippine Navy Chief Vice Admiral Toribio Adisai Jr. said in a statement. The vessels are the 5th and 6th Shaldag-MK V fast attack interdiction crafts from Israel Shipyards Limited that were delivered last November 2023. A total of 9 fast attacks were ordered by the PN, with the last 3 to be constructed locally as part of a technology transfer agreement with Israel. The 2 fast crafts arrived via a commercial cargo ship from Israel. After arriving in the Philippines, these were prepared at the naval base Cavite for post-delivery inspections, as well as further enhancement, testing and personnel training before they were commissioned. The two vessels are part of a P10 billion government-to-government deal between the Department of National Defense and Israel's Ministry of Defense, with Israel Shipyards Limited assigned to undertake the project. The PN classifies these 95-ton patrol gunboats as the Acero class. As force multipliers, these crafts enable rapid deployment and force projection, strengthen our deterrence, and uphold maritime security across Philippine waters, Adisai said. According to Adisai, the acquisition of the Acero class will help in speeding up the Navy's modernization efforts. The ships are designed to carry one bow-mounted Mk.44 Bushmaster 2 autocannon mounted on Rafael Typhoon Mk-30C remote-controlled weapon station, and 2 M2 HB Browning 12.7mm per 50 calories. Heavy machine guns mounted on Rafael Mini Typhoon remote-controlled weapon stations. At least 4 of the ships will be armed with a Rafael Typhoon MLS-NLOS missile launcher for the Spike NLOS surface-to-surface missiles. A 5.2-meter rigid inflatable boat, RHIB, is stowed for those without the missile system. The Philippine Navy takes pride in aligning itself with the national leadership's commitment to a defense posture that resonates with the unique characteristics and needs of our geographic configuration, Adisai said. Despite an enduring journey, the Philippine Navy remains committed to improving our physical capabilities and, more importantly, our collective consciousness to be at the forefront of our comprehensive archipelagic defense, the Admiral added. The commissioning of BRP Hermenegildo Urong, PG-906, and BRP Lawrence Narag, PG-907, signifies a strategic leap forward in the Philippine Navy's modernization program. These vessels are part of the Acero-class fast attack interdiction crafts, FAICs, specifically designed to patrol and secure the vast and often vulnerable maritime territory of the Philippines, an archipelago composed of more than 7,000 islands. With their advanced systems and cutting-edge weaponry, these FAICs offer high-speed capability, precision targeting, and rapid response. Key qualities necessary for dealing with a wide range of maritime threats, including piracy, smuggling, terrorism, and incursions into Philippine waters. These ships are expected to operate primarily in the country's littoral zones, providing a critical edge in securing shallow and narrow waters where larger vessels would be less effective. The Shaldag-MK V design, provided by Israel Shipyards Limited, is well respected for its agility, survivability, and firepower. The Spike NLOS missiles in particular represent a significant enhancement in offensive capabilities, capable of striking targets with pinpoint accuracy at ranges beyond line of sight, giving the Navy extended reach in contested maritime zones. Vice Admiral Toribio Adesai Jr. emphasized that these vessels do not merely increase the Navy's capacity in quantitative terms, but represent a qualitative upgrade in the force's ability to project power, deter aggression, and respond swiftly to security challenges. The emphasis on locally constructing the final 3 units also signals a broader ambition to enhance domestic shipbuilding capabilities, foster defense self-reliance, and establish long-term industrial cooperation between the Philippines and Israel. These recent acquisitions are part of a broader effort under the revised AFP Modernization program, which seeks to transform the armed forces of the Philippines into a more modern, agile, and versatile military force capable of meeting 21st-century security challenges. In honoring fallen heroes through the names of the vessels, the Philippine Navy also reinforces a culture of sacrifice and patriotism. It serves as a reminder that each technological advancement and each new ship commissioned is not only a tactical asset but also a tribute to the bravery of those who gave their lives in service of the nation. With these developments, the Philippine Navy is making a clear statement. It is ready to defend the nation's sovereignty, protect its marine resources, and uphold peace and stability in the region. Furthermore, the deployment of the BRP Hermenegildo Urong and BRP Lawrence Narag reflects the Philippine government's broader strategic pivot towards enhancing maritime domain awareness and response capabilities. As regional tensions escalate, particularly in the West Philippine Sea, ensuring a credible naval presence has become increasingly vital. The Acero-class vessels, with their speed exceeding 40 knots and state-of-the-art sensors, provide an agile and potent response platform for patrol, interdiction, and even limited strike operations. These ships are not designed for blue water operations like frigates or corvettes, but are instead optimized for fast, high-impact missions close to the shore. Their utility is particularly significant in conflict-prone areas such as the Sulu Sea and the waters off Palawan, where swift interdiction of illegal activities, from terrorism to illicit trade, can dramatically influence the security situation. The inclusion of modern communications and navigation systems also allows these vessels to operate as part of a network force, increasing their effectiveness in joint and combined operations with other Philippine Navy units and allied forces. This capability will be crucial in scenarios involving humanitarian assistance, disaster response, and search and rescue operations, further underlining their multipurpose role. Training for the crew of these sophisticated vessels has been prioritized, with select personnel undergoing instruction both in the Philippines and abroad. This training ensures that the technology is fully leveraged and operational safety and efficiency are maintained to the highest standard.